Hello, folks. I've just watched the film that I spoke of about 8 months ago, and that was called The Breach. I did a little video on the trailer for The Breach, and back then I said that I had seen that trailer months prior to me doing a video, but I hadn't got around to doing it because I hadn't got the channel up and running, back up and running again. So, yeah, I did a video on it 8 months ago, and I've just watched the film The Breach. Um, I was I liked it. It was really good. But there's a couple of points where I just felt it was lacking, where the decision making to do certain things in a film deviated from what I wanted. Um, to explain that, what I mean is it was a good film. It started off really good, and it was a good concept, good idea, good scenarios happening in the film. It just didn't go far enough, and there's a couple of bits where it was a little bit cheesy, but not too much of that because it was generally, on the whole, pretty good. Good acting, good effects, good tension and dread in the first half of the film. It's maybe 2/3 of the film, but the ending, even though we got in the film, there's monsters and there's notions of other dimensional gateways, and it's very reminiscent of the 1986 film From Beyond. It's very similar to that in the sense that somebody builds this machine that can interact with other dimensions. But the only criticism is that it didn't go far enough. And a couple of the scenes that took place in bright daylight, I think, would have been better off at night. It just kind of looked a bit. I don't know. It was a bit strange. And a couple of certain scenes, I'm watching it, I'm thinking it's just not quite. The tension's not there, whereas it had been earlier. You know what I mean? In the build up. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I know what I mean. But on the whole, pretty blooming good. Just a few little things letting it down, like the music as well. The music was a little bit. I just think it could have been a lot more. I mean, you can go on YouTube and type in Lovecraft music, and you can find real sort of atmospheric stuff that I think would have served, done much better in this film than the music they had. Music was fine, but it did not add to the tension or the dread at all. In fact, it probably took away from it a little bit, in my opinion. But yeah, and it just didn't go far enough. There's one scene where this woman steps into the breach, and I was sitting there, and I said to myself, "Go on, follow her in. I want to see what this place looks like, what this thing is. I want to see inside." And it didn't, and I was just like, "Shit!" I really wanted to get a glimpse into this other dimension, see what they could have come up with to horrify us, but it didn't. So yeah, that's it. I would definitely recommend it. Just let me down on a couple of bits, but you can't have it everything, can you? You can't have it all your own way. So yeah, I recommend it. Anyway, that's it. Go and look it up, find it, get a copy of it, watch it. The Breach. I think it's either 2022 or 2023. I don't know exactly what year it came out. It's one of them two. So anyway, that's it. Cheerio for now.